What are the sampling technique you need to follow? What is the time frame we should complete the work so that we can resolve the problem? Okay. What type of statistical tool you need to implement? What are the sample size? Okay, we need to see the data is validity or not. You have to put certain hypothesis. These are the certain strategy you have to do. Whether it is a discrete research, types of research we need to understand. Okay, these are under research plan we need to identify. Okay, I'm saying. So next is called data collection. You need already know these are two types of data collection. One is called primary data and secondary data. So we need to see how a data can be collected and which can be useful. You require a correct data for your requirements. So what are the different data we can collect and can do it. Then after data collection, we go for analysis, data analysis, so that we can get the interpretation. So data analysis, how you do a data analysis? There will be a data table, there will be a graphs, there will be a data table, data analysis, data graphs, then there will be a interpretation. Okay, what I'm saying? So data analysis can be done through statistical analysis like your correlation, regression, ANOVA or ANOVA and chi-square test, F-test, T-test, putting certain hypothesis, we can interpret the result. Okay, we can interpret the result and findings. Okay, so data analysis also we need to know and we need to able to analyze for your requirements. So after that, findings we need to put it, findings, suggestion and recommendation and conclusion. So this is the final steps. Primary research step we need to do it for your requirements. Typical research problem for e-marketing. So what are the different research problem arises in the e-marketing process? Okay. First one is called online retailers, improve online merchandise, forecast product demand, test new product, test various price points, test co-branding, partnership effectiveness, measure affiliated program effectiveness, customer and prospects. Okay, these are called online retailing problems. Web and social media sites, page view most often, increase customer engagement, increase number of comments posted to a blog, path user take through the site visit overall satisfaction efficient, social media conversation sentiment. Okay, these are under web and social media sites. Okay, customers and prospects, identify new market segments, measure loyalty among registered users, profile current customers, test site customization techniques. Next is called test core social media application, test new promotion, optimize site usability and revenue, measure display at click through. So these are under marketing communication. Advantage and disadvantage of online survey research. First advantage called fast and inexpensive. So it is not expensive. Diverse large group of internet users worldwide to small specialized things. So it can cover all over the world. Reduce research data and entry errors because of respondent data entry. So respondent will enter. There will be no problem in the data entry. Honest response to sensitive questions. Okay. Anyone can answer, invitation only or password protected. This will be password protected. Okay, e.g. tabulation of electronics data, less interviewer biasness. So interviewer biasness will not be there. So these are the advantages. These are the advantages under online survey research. Okay, I'm saying online survey research. Disadvantage: sample selection, measurement validity, self-selection biasness will arise, respondent authenticity, uncertainty. We doesn't know who will respond, whether it is real things we need to measure or not. Dishonest response, duplicate submission, declining response rates. Okay, perception that research solicitation is spam. Okay, these are the certain disadvantages under online survey research. Online panels. Online panel includes people who have agreed to be subjective of marketing research. Participants are usually paid, often receive free product. Panels can help combat sampling, response problem, but can be more expensive than traditional method of sample generation because it's all online panels. Ethics of online research. Company conducting research on the web get respondents a gift or fees for participating. Other ethical concerns include respondents are increasing offset at getting unsolicited email requests for survey participation, harvesting of email address from forum and groups without permission, survey used to build a database, privacy of user data. These are the concern of ethics on online research. Other technological enable approaches we can focus like client side data collection. Cookies is nothing but one of the web tracking tools. PC meters with panel of users to track the user stream data, click streams. Server side data collections. What is the meaning of server side data collection? Is nothing but site log softwares can generate reports on the number of users who views each page, location of prior site visited purchases, real-time profiling tracker uses, movements through a websites. Okay, this is other technological where you can collect the information for your requirements. Real space approaches, data collections occurs offline point of purchase. The offline point of purchase information is stored, used in marketing database. Real space techniques include barcode, scanner, credit card terminals. Catalina marketing use the UPC for promotional activities at grocery stores. This is real space approaches. So this is called real space data collection. Store example, you can see here UPS scanner IPOS. So here customer database, data warehousing. So here how it is connected. So customer data is a customer online or offline will be there. You will use called UPS scanner. Okay. So you will choose the product database. So put a product database through computer. The transaction go for a transaction database. Okay. So it will go to customer database one and company data warehouse. So this is the flow of real space data collection and storage examples. Marketing database and data warehousing. Product database hold information about product features, prices, inventory level. Customer database hold information about customer characteristics and behaviors. Data warehouse are repositories for the entire organization is historical data, not just for marketing data. The current trend in data storage is towards cloud computing, a network of online web servers used to store and managing data requirements. So cloud computing, you can see here mobile, tablet computers, company web server. So all the data is stored in a remote server or a data content. You can extract the data. So this is called, it will all remain in the cloud. So instead of putting in the computer server or anything, you can put all the things in the cloud for the cloud computing. So this is also one of the best example of cloud computing database. Data analysis distribution is consists of 4 important. How can you distribute the data when you have a cloud computing? Okay, I'm saying 4 important types of analysis for marketing decision making is called data mining, customer profiling, RFM, recency, frequency, monitor value analysis, report generating. These 4 types where data analysis can be done, data interpretation can be done, and in a more systematic manner, it can be represented. It can be sent to the particular location for the requirements. So that is why we can able to do a data analysis for your streamlined process. Knowledge management metrics. Okay, this is also another important called knowledge composition, benefit of a product or services. Market segmentation is a process of selecting market segments that are more attractive to the farm. Okay. 3 markets, 3 important markets that both sales and buying to the each market. One is called business market, It's called online B2B market is used because more farms are connected to the internet than consumers. Okay, I'm saying. So here B2B, B2C, B2C2B, G2G, or B2G, or G2B, C2G, G2C. Different markets are there, but business market B2B, or consumer to consumer market, or business to consumer market, a consumer to business market, a business to government market, a government to business market, or consumer to government market, a government to consumer. So depending upon business market, you need to say required, and I have to take the decisions. The government market, user market, is the world largest buyers for the requirements. Okay, so consumer market is one of the important factors. Consumer market involves marketing goods and services to end users. Okay, I'm saying. So that is why consumer market is essential part of the marketing. Three basic markets: to business, to consumer, to government. Initiated by business, business to business. Best example is called ideafactory.com. Business to consumer B2C, I told you. Business to consumer classmate.com. Classmate.com. Okay, what I'm saying? Business to government, Western Australian government supply, www.ssc.wa.gov.ac. Okay, so these are called to government. Initiated by consumer here, consumer to business. It is initiated by consumer, Better Business Bureau. Consumer to consumer, eBay is the best example of consumer transactions. Consumer to government, governmentwork.gov. Initiated government to business, Small Business Administrator, sba.gov. Government to consumers, I told you also, California State.ca.us. Government to government, USA government to other government, one government to the other government, we need to analyze. Market segment bases and variables. You can able to identify geographical location, demographic, physiographical behavior with regards to the product. Company can combine base such as geographic and demographic locations. Geographical segment product distributions strategy is a driving force behind geographical segmentation. Country may be segmented based on internet users. Okay, USA has 186 million users, 64% of the population. China has 96.6 million users. Japan has 77.9 million users. Geographic market may also be evaluated by infrastructure variables. Language spoken may also be a variables. Okay, I'm saying. So you can see here top internet language. Here we can use English is the highest, is 33%. Okay, and your Chinese 16%, Japanese 8%, French 6%, German 5%, Portuguese 4%, Arabic 4%, Korean 3%, Italian 3%, other language 18%. So you can see here different exhibit here internet language. So generally the prominent leader is called English language. So English language is one of the prominent leader for the market. So that so they want to streamline overall the process. Demographic segmentation in developing nation, users are most likely the mainstream population demographic. The heaviest internet penetration in 2008 includes 18 to 29 years old who are white, live in urban or suburban areas, and have highly education. Three markets segmentation are of great interest to e-marketer: millennials, kids, online opinion leaders. So these are the different factors we need to focus under the demographical profiling. So where online opinion leaders, one of the more, they are the main contributors for giving information to the companies so that they can able to do a better strategy under e-marketing. Okay, e-marketing research for the requirement. So millennium kids also, they are also prominent requirements. Millennials, on those who were born between 1979 to 1990, over 90% the use of the internet. They grew up with the internet. 80% have cell phones. 36% use text messages. Okay, and most have branded for downloading musics, watching video online, and this group is a proving ground for the futures. Okay, they are the future generation. We can able to focus. Physiological segmentation use personality, values. Okay, this is also another thing. Lifestyles, activities, interest, opinions. Interest community attract like-minded individuals. When posted, comment on websites, send email to other members. Social media is perhaps the most important types. Okay, important types of online communities. There are several ways to target online communities. Provide online chats, bulletin boards, events. Advertise on another farm community sites. The farm can join the community post as a member. The last part of the slide, attitude and behavior. You need to discuss. Most marketer believes that demographical cannot predict who will purchase online or offline. Some marketers believe that a segment attitude towards technology can help determining buying behavior. Yes, it is also important factors, parameter you need to do it. That is why Forrester Research measures attitudes towards technology with a system called technographics. The Forrester identified 10 consumer technographic segment in the USA. So behavior segment play a prominent role in these segments. Okay, so guys, this complete your called e-marketing research. So I hope so you are understanding today's session. So we'll meet next session regarding the in coming days.